Hey guys, do me a favor, pause the freaking screen and read this please, and then watch the rest of this video. Thank you. Alright guys, just a little bit of posing tips coming from me. One random thing you gotta remember, the judges, if you're gonna be doing a bodybuilding show, they are pretty much at your feet level. So even though it looks like I'm doing this straight on, I do practice this posing slightly downward angled and not over excessively downward. I'm not tilting super forward, I'm tilting straight. I'm still straight up, but I'm slightly tilting forward. And in this video I might not be, just because it's for the update purposes. So I'm doing Symmetry Round right here. One thing about flexing the legs, you kind of have to push the pelvis back a little bit to kind of get your inner thigh, the upper inner thigh, I don't even know what it's called. This right here, you don't, if you're doing it in the front like I am, you don't need to lean back. In fact, you have to keep yourself straight. In fact, maybe even slightly forward, but actually straight more than anything. Straight up is pretty good for that pose. This right here, keep like that rear shoulder down, you don't bring it up. Like you see it all the time. I did it myself all the time. This right here, same thing, that rear shoulder, you keep it down. You keep that bad boy down. With this right here, one leg is spiked and you really need to squeeze those glutes and hit them hard. And angle those knees outward, if anything. You have to push them out. Like, see how I didn't have that a second ago? But now I am. And over time, over these next 3 weeks, my legs will get more cut. This right here, you are slightly leaning back so that you just can see it better. But only slightly, like I said. The rear shoulder stays down, the rear shoulder stays down. You're squeezing the glutes and you're like basically standing on the glutes on these side poses. This right here, you keep the upper body straight up and you're not actually crunching your abs down. Like you're keeping your torso fully extended, like you're not crushing your abs down, like I just said. Same thing even with this, if my shirt was off. Like it looks like I was pressing down, but I'm kind of keeping myself straight up. That's just a little fun thing I like to do. See, I bring it down, but then you actually stand somewhat straight up, if that makes sense. You don't keep your abs in like the compressed form. This right here, and with everything, you're pushing your knees out, but not exactly out. You're pushing the ground out as well. You're pushing the earth out when you're with your feet. The pelvis back a little bit. And that's pretty much the tips for you guys. Alright, a couple more tips. You are really pushing that hind leg into that front leg, especially the teardrop. The whole entire thing, it really helps your hamstring pop out. You're sitting back on your glutes as well. You're keeping them flexed. And you're kind of like a duck pushing your ass and curving it out. You're like kind of bending your back so your butt pops out to kind of hit. And with rear poses, even though one leg is spiked, you make sure to keep those hips basically straight. Otherwise you're going to look jacked up. You make sure those knees are pointing out and pressing out. Same with the toes, they're pressing out. And you're actually, your pelvis is kind of forward and not back. You know, it's opposites whether you're facing front or forward, okay? Oh, and an extremely revolutionary tip for back poses, basically push your head down. Put your chin down. Watch what I'm doing. I was told that and I was like, holy crap, totally changes the pose, completely. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and just remember, this advice, it's just advice and it's nothing compared to a professional lesson.